Yule-hoo, yule-hoo, yule-hoo. What do you do in the evening when you don't know what to do? Read a book, play a game, every night is just the same. What do you say if I tell you how to keep from feeling blue? My advice is good to take and it's easier to do. When you're all alone, any old night, and you're feeling out of tune, pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, you'll be feeling better soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Look, look, look at the stars above. Look, look, look at those sweeties love. Oh boy, give me a night in June. I mean it, all you got to do any old night when you're feeling out of tune. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. When you make a date any old night, gonna meet your sweetie soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, that's the only place to spoon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Walk, walk, kissing and walk again, talk, talk, kissing and talk again, oh joy, sweethearts are all in tune. I mean it, when it's raining out, stay in a room, but on a lovely night in June, here's what to do, sweetie, and you just get out and get under the moon. If you're with a girl and she is cold, says she doesn't want her spoon, don't you feel blue? Here's what you do, just get out and get under the moon. If you feel a kiss and she gets sore, she'll forget it mighty soon. Don't stop to fret, she'll learn to pet when you get her under the moon. Indoors, there's not a thing to do. In-laws walk in and out on you. Oh boy, sister and brother too. I've tried it, just take my advice. If she is nice, nice as any night in June, just take her hand, she'll understand, and get out and get under the moon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sunday Night Hunters Anonymous live chat. I say it different every time, just for you. How's everybody doing tonight? James is with me.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Once again, we'll probably be keeping this to about an hour, unless you just stay around longer, and then we're just going to cut it off anyway. Just kidding. So we have an awesome guest tonight, Sarah Moon. Can't pronounce her last name, not even going to lie. So when she gets on here, we'll get her to pronounce it for us. She is from the Scream Chamber in Athens, Tennessee. Definitely give it a like. We'll get a pinned link for it up shortly.
Working on it right now.
And hello, everybody. Hey, Mark. Thanks for stopping in for a quick hello. Fix a roller coaster. And everybody else, you know who you are. Hope everybody's doing awesome this evening. It is a balmy 3,000 degrees in Florida again. Hope everybody's happy about that. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Everybody doing all right? James, do we have any actual news for anybody before Sarah gets on, or what we gonna do? Oh,
anybody that's a member of the After Dark probably saw the post, so we can jump into that for a minute.
Oh, I'll let you take care of that.
Oh, okay, fine. Throw it on me. Whatever.
Oh, I don't get. I don't care. Just kidding.
All right, so we had somebody post one of our people in our After Dark posted a link to a podcast somebody has recently put out, and it was an interview with Ernie Hudson, and they were talking about Ghostbusters. And the way the post was worded was they were going to have Ghostbusters at Halloween Horror Nights this year. Except if you read the way it's worded in the post, that's not exactly what it is. They're just saying they have insider information on a house, not specifically a Ghostbusters house. So there was a little bit of confusion, but
it was a poorly constructed sentence.
yeah. So
don't
get all bent out of shape. Yeah. There's no confirmed Ghostbusters house at Halloween Horror Nights this year or anything.
Yeah, there's not, and I mean, there's, and I think they're going to stick with old school. So, I would love to have a big Twinkie right now. Whoops. I gotta stop clacking behind. Hey Brian, what's up? Steve Phillips, what's up?
All these new faces. Thank you for stopping by.
Absolutely. Hopefully Sarah brought you with her.
Yeah, if you guys are from the Scream Chamber, let us know.
Absolutely. It's gonna be interesting to hear some stuff. I don't know much about the Scream Chamber. It's one of 1,500 haunts, plus haunts in the United States, professional haunts. So we will see. Let's see if there's any other news. There's really no other news.
Well, I mean, we can go ahead and announce all our guests if you want to do that for this coming week, since we're pretty booked, surprisingly.
I think you've got the better list. I know who's coming, but I don't. I know. Here, I'll do this one, even though we do have Haunted Honeymooners tomorrow. Absolutely, it's a different night. Everything else, please join us for that. That is going to be brilliant. You may hear some interesting things from them, some announcements. Didn't hear it from me, but maybe you will. And it's just going to be a brilliant Monday night. And then I'll let James do Wednesday and Friday because I can't remember who's who on the 2 nights.
Yeah, so tomorrow for sure will be interesting because we don't even know yet what their announcement's going to be. So I'm just as excited to find out what they've got going on. So we have them tomorrow night for a special night. We don't do Mondays usually, but we're going to go ahead and do this for them. And we're like, if anyone here wants to be on our show and can't do our regular nights, we can always work a day in for you. It doesn't matter. We're really, really flexible. So Wednesday night we have Zach Black. He's in our chat right now. He's gonna be on with us, talking about some pretty awesome stuff. Let's see. Friday night we have Vic Springston's gonna be here. Mr. DIY over here is always posting these great things in the After Dark page. Got some really good stuff. So you want to make sure you're here for both of those. And that takes us into next Sunday. I don't know yet where we're at with that one. But so exciting week. A lot of good stuff coming.
Yeah. Like I said, y'all get an extra one just like we get an extra one on Monday, and then Wednesday and Friday. And of course, as always, Friday nights is the Friday Night After Dark. The first hour is the guest. Like James said, it's Vic Springston. And then after that is Underground After Dark, where we shut the live stream down. But we invite anybody that wants to come in, kind of like a lounge area, and just chitty chat and talk more stuff. We just don't stream it. James and I did not make it for the past Friday night one, and apparently that caused an immense amount of chaos with the few people that wanted to get in, but that's all good.
Yeah, that was my fault.
They're not important people. We know them. They just are fine. They can get on the phone with each other. Just kidding.
We can say that because Danny's not even in here right now. So
Yeah, Danny's not here yet, so we can say that. And, but yeah, definitely. So we'll be putting up a bunch of event posts as we suspected, and we're elated to announce the closer we inch to the haunt season, the more we're able to fill up time slots and let you know way in advance. And of course, we have to basically reiterate or want to reiterate that um, if you want to be on the show, please let us know. No matter what you do, no matter where you haunt, if it's your house, if all you do is put on a mask and sit on your front porch, pass out candy, we want to hear from you. The industry is huge. There's some fantastic people that get interviewed all the time because they're fantastic, but Haunters Anonymous, um, we know that there's a lot more of you guys and gals out there, and we want to get you on. So, oh my God, it's Ellen. Totally gonna shut the stream down
Hey,
again.
Mom. Hey, Tiffany.
Oh my God, almost,
Hey, Kelly. Hey, Danny.
oh, I swear to God, I almost literally reported your mom
Again? Oh, jeez.
I need to stop touching my. I need to stop touching my own tablet. And then I broke the stream, so I don't know what's going on. Great. Okay, let me
yeah,
restart that.
everybody deserves to have their voice heard. And we want to do that for people. We want to give them a platform for them to reach a larger audience, and our audience is growing like drastically on the daily. It's super awesome, and I can't thank everybody enough. Like, it's so good.
Yes, it's definitely it's a blast. You all make the 1 and 2 hours go by so quickly. It's actually amazing, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's amazing. By the way,
Are you in a
Ellen.
different spot, Mike?
Who?
You?
No.
No, your the phone connection's breaking up a lot more than usual. It's not bad. It's just I'm noticing it's a little more obvious.
Did it do it more than once?
A couple times, but it's not obnoxious. It's not like at that point yet.
Huh. Oh, you know what? I can probably let me do something real quick. It shouldn't be this, but I'll fix it anyway, just in case.
Oh, absolutely, Steve. We're excited to hear from her. Nice, Keith.
All right. Let's see if I can get it together, as your mom would say.
Right. Sort it out.
Sort it out, Mike. Yeah, James. If it continues, let me know. But nothing's changed I haven't changed anything. I'm still sitting in the same chair that I'm normally in.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine. Like I said, it's very subtle. I noticed the difference. I don't know that anybody else would, but
yeah. But is it a change in 100% quality or
no,
just
no, it's minimal. It's like I said, it's fine.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me check my email fast. Make sure Sarah got the.
And your mom's ragging you. Thank you, Ellen, for championing me with my technology.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the case off this tablet. It's the case of the tablet that keeps wanting to report you, Ellen. Yes,
Yeah.
Halloween is on Saturday and a chime change.
Wow, you just got super robot-y right there.
I don't know what's going on. You know what? I can try going out of the call and coming in. Let me do that. I'll be right back.
All right, you do that.
Break something. You do that.
Hey, Chantel. I hope I'm saying that correctly. It's always fun trying to pronounce people's names and not sound like a complete idiot. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Love to hear that there's new people stopping by all the time. We do have a special guest coming on tonight. Just waiting for her to get here. Checking my email to see. Made it back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Hopefully that's something.
It so far, it sounds fine.
So far bad. Sorry.
No, so far better.
I'll stop moving. I'm not really moving.
I was like, what are you doing? Laps in your house?
Nope. No, I wouldn't. Oh my God, I'd be sweating bullets and passing out.
Hey Jackson. So I emailed your boss, I believe. That was your boss. But I haven't heard anything back from them. So I don't know if they missed the email or what the deal was. Hey 13,
Hey,
what's up,
13.
man? Sorry, I'm getting all kinds of alerts. People asking to join stuff. And...
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
trying not to move so that I don't.
Um,
But yeah, shortly we will have Sarah on here, and then we'll just let her go kind of automatic.
yeah, she sent a message to me earlier. It said she couldn't find the link, but I've emailed her back. I don't know how to get a hold of her any faster than email, though. So if anybody
Okay.
happens to be friends with her on Facebook, you can go ahead and send her a message, let her know, check her email.
Keith asks, where do you guys broadcast from? The moon, apparently, according to my connection.
Yeah, or Mars, apparently, because there's been some times where it's like, what?
If it was Friday night, I would say Uranus, but it's not, so I can't. Keith, I'm actually in Florida, specifically Pensacola.
Yep, and I'm in Pennsylvania, so we are quite the distance from each other.
Yes. And then I can get very specific. I'm in a 60-year-old chair in my 115-year-old house in my living room. There you go. How about that for specific?
Make sure I didn't miss anything fast. Also, I'm gonna do my one-time a stream notification. If you have not yet liked the stream, please do that, and if you would share it, that'd be lovely. But at least like it.
Yeah, definitely. We have no problems with you showing us some love, because we would love to show you love too. Alabama, all right. Connecticut.
Oh, you're not too far from us then, Connecticut.
Yeah, and Alabama's like, I could touch it with my toe right now. I'm kidding. Ooh, the Bronx. That's awesome.
Oh, there she is.
Uh-oh.
Went somewhere else. She went. Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
There you go.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, great. I got a bunch of alerts going off on the stream. I'm gonna let that calm down.
Hey,
I'm
Sarah,
sorry
it's
that
Mike.
took me so long. I couldn't. I just. Yeah.
Oh no, you're
It's
fine.
okay.
You're fine.
Sarah, so while James clickety clacks on some stuff, because, and I will admit, how do you pronounce your last name?
Spinach. The S and the V make a. It's Polish. The S and the V make a sound, so it's S-P-I-N-A-K. Spinach.
Very,
it's
very
also
awesome.
the Polish word for spinach.
There you go.
Very awesome. Okay, there you go. Now we all know. For one, thank you for coming on. Thank you for letting us have you on here.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm very
Oh my God.
glad to be here.
Absolutely. So you are with the Scream Chambers in Athens, Tennessee, correct?
Yes, I am. I'm wearing the shirt I got a Scream Chamber in Athens, Tennessee. Yeah.
Nice. How long have you worked there?
The last haunt season was actually our first season, the first year that they ran, and we did very, very well. And like I mentioned before, that was a part that we had a Valentine's haunt, and we're doing a whole bunch of stuff. And the house that we're in is actually is a monument. It's very historical. Like we're a haunted house in an actual haunted house. There's like ghost activity, and it's really all kinds of spooky fun.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yes.
We
what do you do? Oh, sorry, James.
yeah, no, go ahead. That's fine.
I was say, what do you do, Sarah? What is your speciality in the haunt scene?
My speciality, I'm known for the screaming and squealing.
Oh my God, that's
known
awesome.
for this. I've had the title for being a quote unquote scream queen since 2014, and if you'd like to, I can give a sample if y'all are interested.
Well, you absolutely could, but I
was getting
think
ready.
yeah,
I was getting ready to say I gotta let James say yay or nay on that because he is the audio controller, so I don't.
I know.
So
just
James-
want to let you know when I adjust it. If that.
well, let me adjust this audio down a little. Otherwise, it's just gonna mute you. So.
Oh dear. And y'all can hear me. All right, right?
Yeah,
'Cause,
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Everybody says go for it. So, go ahead with it. Yep. That was
Oh yeah, yep. That was a good example.
I basically do that all night.
Wow. You must have that dialed in. You don't lose your voice.
I do that, and like I mentioned, when I was a butcher's assistant, I did that because it's funny because for the butcher that they assigned me with, the butcher would have a pig face, and he had a pig mask and stuff, but they had me with him because I can do so those are my two famous movies, I guess.
That's awesome.
That's brilliant.
Yep.
That's
Everybody
awesome.
said very good.
Yes.
Thank you.
Not sure if you're following everybody on the live stream, but yeah, like James said, everybody's like applauding and Zach.
I appreciate that
Zach
very much.
Sarah, do you have any YouTube videos? Do you have any like is there anything like, or does the Scream Chambers have a YouTube, or do they have any videos of you on their Facebook page?
The Scream Chamber does have a few videos on their Facebook page, not of me in it quite per se, but it's a whole bunch of fun on the Scream Chamber Facebook page. They do have a whole bunch of stuff. We also have videos of the ghost activity and all the spooky fun and all that stuff. So it's very, I highly recommend for y'all to check it out.
Yeah, I linked the Facebook page to our stream, so anybody see the link.
Yeah.
It looks like you have some fans on here, so
Now, I'm very honored to be on here. This is the very first podcast that I've been a guest on, so I'm very happy for y'all to have me.
The honor is ours.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's what we are all about. So literally the honor is ours. So the question of one of the many questions that we'll have for you is, because we got to know, give us a story about anyone that you scared literally almost to death, or where they did things in their pants they shouldn't have.
I've done that a few times, but the most notable one I'll remember, the last haunt season at the Scream Chamber, I was, as a butcher's assistant, I was hiding behind the meat grinder, and a group was coming through, and when I popped out and did and started doing stuff, and when this girl saw me, she just and fainted right there, right on the spot. After like, he just blam. I'm like, oh my god. So,
Those are always
fantastic.
fun, yeah.
Have you ever had any issues with people like punching you out or getting a bit too physical because they got too scared?
no, I prefer to stay away from that.
Okay.
Very luckily, I haven't. I feel, but very fortunately, I haven't had incidents like that. But it's just so. But the only incidents that did happen that for me and stuff, I also back in 2014, I acted in Rob Zombie's Haunt, Rob Zombie's Great American Nightmare when I lived in
Nice.
Chicago.
That's
How was
awesome.
that?
And that was pretty fun. But this in there, I was in the drop window. I was in a spot where I was in a drop window and a sliding door, and I switched between the two to technically scare the same group at one time. And so first I do the slide window, and then I turn to the drop window, and so I switched between the two. And unfortunately, this one night, and so I did the sliding door, scared them once, closed it, turned around, and when I hit the button to have the sliding door go down, but when I hit the button, it didn't go down, but my head still went forward, and I just went, bam!
Oh God.
That's it. I'm thankfully it didn't go down. I'm like, oh my god! And I just went, like, whew. That was,
Oh
and
man.
yeah, and so there was that, and another thing that luckily that there's just one thing, another thing notably that no one hit or did any damage to me. So, but there was that, and then when I was working at a haunt called Sunny Acres, the haunted hayride in the Wheaton, Illinois. This was I used to live in Illinois for a while, but then I moved to Tennessee like around about a year ago. So most of my haunt stuff comes from Illinois. So at a haunt called Sunny Acres haunted hayride in Wheaton, I was do y'all know the movies The Purge?
Yep.
Purge
Yes.
series. That I was on a stage portion, and I had this mask on that was kind of pretty durable. And what I do, I was stand on that, and I had a machete prop, and I'd lean over. I'd stand on the stage and lean over and swing at it when a hayride came through, pretending I was gonna behead everyone. And so I kept on doing that. It was great. And I'd also pretend to lick the machete, the fake blood off of it. It was all great. But towards the end of the season, this one time when I went to lean over and behead and swing my machete, the banister, the stuff on the wood that held my weight, gave in and cracked. And I fell off of it, tumbled right off of it. And thankfully, my mask, since it was so durable, basically acted as a helmet, so it didn't take a whole bunch of damage. I just didn't even know. Just leaned forward, and I'm like, oh my god, and everything just went. I just went bam. I'm like, holy, and I just sitting there, like I took my mask off, and it's all cracked, and like I'm just sitting there like, what happened? And people on the hayride are passing by me, like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I think so. I just felt so bad. I'm like, oh my god. And then some of the actors around me are coming like, are you okay? I'm okay. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. And I gather myself. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm fine. I was even more. Like I said, the mask took more damage than I probably could. I was very lucky that I wore that. So I was more upset that my mask was cracked. But and so before the next hayride came through, I'm like, okay, I have some fake blood on me. I took some fake blood, eyeliner, anything to do on me. And just for the rest of the night, I just acted like I just got right back up and did anything I could. So, but those are the two stories so again, like I said, that no one did damage to me, but unfortunately I did damage to myself.
That's pretty common. I think that's pretty common in the industry. That's pretty common.
Yeah.
I think everybody has it. Have you visited any haunts, like just not to work, but Have you been any just to go through a haunt? Have you visited any other haunts?
I have, and when I to start off with, when I moved here in Tennessee, that the Scream Chamber and stuff, we took a visit to Frightworks in Knoxville. That was pretty good. I really enjoyed that. And in Illinois, I loved going through the Statesville Haunted Prison, all this stuff. But I have gone through. First, like being a haunt actor, that kind of thing. Like, you're not able to go through the haunts, but it's when you can. They're pretty good shows. Yes.
Very cool.
Very cool.
So how long have you been doing like acting in haunts?
I can maybe say I've started as a young kid. Like, my dad would like to have, like, on Halloween he would have a whole outdoor thing with all the stuff for the trick-or-treaters. Sometimes as a kid I'd maybe go trick-or-treating, and I'd maybe like stay at home and maybe act and stuff, like to scare, try to like boo or whatever, to scare like kind of startle trick-or-treaters like for there. And my dad told me to haunt. And then I did some work with Cedar Point, the amusement park in
cool.
Sandusky, Ohio, for their Halloween weekends.
Yeah.
And I did Carnival and Hoffman Estates and Rob Zombie Haunt in 2014 and 15. Then went to the Sunny Acres Haunted Hayride through 2016 to 17 and 18. And then the Scream Chamber in 2019, and which is definitely my new haunt home. I've met a whole bunch of great friends there. Same for the Rob Zombie haunt. So it's you.
Yeah, it seems like you have quite a few people from the Scream Chamber in the chat right now, and they're all they all seem like super great people. We just found out about you guys the day you came on the stream. So we're super excited to have a new haunt to promote and talk about. So
oh yeah, most definitely. That, and once again, that's one of the things with Haunters Anonymous is that not just interviewing cool people like you, but we end up learning a lot from these live chats, and it's just phenomenal. We learn as everybody else learns, so that's awesome.
Yes. And also being that, like I said before, that the Scream Chamber haunt is also a haunted house in itself with ghosts and paranormal activity. We also have some overnight event stays for people to stay overnight and spend the night there inside of it. So, and have a whole bunch of spooky fun there.
That sounds awesome.
Have you experienced any of the paranormal stuff yourself?
I have, yes.
Ooh, there's a story or two. Let's hear them.
That after I started working there, the main story that I have is when I started working there, and when I come home, I started to realize that I have a cat. His name is Fluffernutters. And my cat Fluffernutters, since I started working there, would run around and start pawing and hissing and chasing after something, but I couldn't see it. And usually he likes to play with moths and stuff like that, but a few times that he'd just run around and start pawing it and like hissing at something, then just getting after stuff. I can't really see what's there, and he obviously looked really terrified. But I don't know. I also might have brought something home. So that's my one story. But that's one personal story I've seen for myself, and I've also heard some stories from other actors who worked at the Scream Chamber too. So it's pretty spooky stuff.
It can be creepy bringing a spirit home with you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
when they're not supposed to be there.
No.
Holy crap, that's awesome. Do you know how many people work at Scream Chambers with you? How many people like a night is there? Do you have when you're working?
I'm not sure exactly. Maybe around like 40 to 60 people. I'm not. I can't really tell an exact number, but we do have a bunch of people who are they're great. They do what they do and stuff, and we always want to give people the best show that we can.
That's awesome. Do y'all have like concessions? Do you do any like food trucks
Yeah.
and stuff like that?
And outside, that's another thing too. Outside, when people buy their tickets, we have usually have bonfires. We have concessions, and we have tents. If it's raining, we have tents, so we don't have to wait in the rain. We have heaters, so we don't have to stay out. If it's chilly out, we have like outside heaters, so we don't stay in the cold. And we have like bunches of you don't have to wait, and if you don't you have to wait exactly in line. You can sit when you just get your ticket. You can go wait in line, or either like sit, like get some food, sit next to the bonfire. We have a whole bunch of neat stuff while you're waiting.
That's awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun, actually. I have to eventually make it over there.
Yes,
how many
we
nights
love
are y'all
to
open?
Huh?
Oh, thank you. How many nights are y'all normally open for the season?
We're usually open from Friday to Sunday. I'm not sure exactly. I can't say myself right now for the hours for this season, but last season we were open from Friday to Saturday between 7 to 11 or so. For the Sunday, and towards the end of the season, we're definitely open more during the week. So.
Oh, very cool. Do y'all open up on Halloween night?
Yes, most definitely.
Typically?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, we are.
It's weird.
That's
Some
the biggest
places
part,
actually
isn't
don't.
it?
Yeah,
Huh?
well, of course. I was gonna say, yeah,
Mhm.
some places actually don't, but yeah, I mean, you should totally be open for Halloween.
Oh
Every
yeah.
haunt should be open for Halloween.
The week of Halloween, we're definitely oh yeah. Yes.
And do you expect a ton of people for this Halloween, being that it's going to be on a Saturday?
We certainly do. I mean, it's Halloween. It's a very popular event, and we're certainly hoping for it. I mean, we're the Screen Chamber with a haunted house in a haunted house, and we're ready to give the best show we got.
I'm guessing too, because I just thought about this. I'm guessing that since you are the Scream Queen, is there anybody else that screams but you? Is there competitions, or is it just you? Have you been given that task because you're so good at it?
There are quite a few people who do scream, and it's really funny because I don't want to be like, oh, on a high horse this time. It was just a title given to me. I don't even know how I can scream like that, like it's given to you, like all night, every night. But there are quite a few people who do scream very well.
Well, we'll have to get all of you on at once, and y'all can just scream in unison and blow James's ears out.
Well,
As long as I have notice of it, I can correct the audio on stream, so it's not too bad.
At least the 10.
Like I said before, I'll just give them that title because the scream that I gave y'all was what it can do for all night for seconds over and over again. So it's just that I'm very welcome to anyone who could call themselves Screaming too. It's just that something else given years ago.
Oh, and that actually 13 Skeletons had a question a wee bit up there. So Sarah just answered the question for 13 Skeletons. She does not lose her voice during the night. She does it from beginning to end. So
I don't.
that's
you want to prove again? Do you want me? I'll do it again because I can.
Oh, I don't know. You got to ask James about that.
Yeah, we got a good example of it.
Yeah.
What you need to do, Sarah, this year, if you can, is tell them that you'd like to get some good video of just you. You know, say, hey, look, let's get some good video, some good audio of you going around scaring the bejesus out of people. So we can yeah, I mean, if you you can tell the owners of Scream Chambers, if you interact with them, we'd love to have them on. Then we can tell them that we'd like to have some good quality video and audio of you screaming. James and I both have big mouths, so we have no problem with that. But yeah, it would be awesome to have since we've had you on, have some video and audio, some really good video and audio of you doing your bit at Scream Chambers. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Also, somebody Denise Buckner said hi, Sarah.
Hi, Denise. I love you. She's one of the owners.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, us at the Scream Chamber, we're basically like family. So
that's awesome. Very cool.
That's super awesome. All right. Well, yeah. So yeah, we're totally extending having owner of the Scream Chamber on here too.
Yeah, we can get everybody on at one time. And all the Scream Chamber can come on at one time if they want.
Yeah.
We can handle 100 people, I think is what James said. So I mean, and I think that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen more as we get closer to the season. James will probably have more groups on, which will be phenomenal.
Yeah.
But I think that'd be phenomenal. Trying to think if there's any other of our typical questions. James, what other questions do you have for Sarah?
You kind of nailed all of them. You were just taking all the good questions. You leave me with trying to figure out something. I got nothing right now. I've just kind of been doing the technical side, following the chat here.
That's when you have to tell me to shut up.
Well, you were doing so well. I wasn't going to take that from you.
And I just realized because we're not quite pumping out video onto these things. I just realized that you were on video with us, and now everybody that can't see you is going to be extremely upset because we can see you and they can't.
Oh yeah, I mean I could have thrown that up there.
It's okay.
We're so used to not doing video that
you should put it up there for. See, so we're not into. We're going to do it right now though. So there you go. Now that I've noticed it, I would have told James to do it a while ago. I'm on 2 devices, so I'm like, I like the spike necklace. That's all. The spike collar. I love Amazon.
Amazon Scream Chamber shirt.
Oh, wearing Scream Chamber shirt, and the glittery eyeshadow. James, you gonna put her up there for a few minutes?
I'm working on it. Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, just hold on, everybody. If I had known, James should tell me these things. I using 2 devices, and Sarah, I don't think you've heard some of our past episodes, but many moons ago, when I was doing the rounds as a scare person, I put on all kinds of makeup, and I'm getting too old for it now. So
oh no, you're never too old for that.
Well, it's probably true.
For everybody, and Halloween's not a holiday; it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle and a season. I definitely live the Halloween lifestyle and season, but
I even have a shirt that says it.
Oh my God, I need to get one that says it. So, excuse me, but yeah, we will. As James gets you up on there for at least a few minutes, we would love to have. So talk to everybody that you know, all the other actors. We'd love to have you, as many of you on at once as possible, because we're going to have you back on again. Don't think this is a one-off thing. So you're not going to get off. You're not going to get off that light. You will not get off that light. But yeah, we have the ability to do several folks at once. And the idea is, like I said, as we get closer to the season, is having as many of the groups of all the haunts that we can. Do you know anybody in your area that does any home haunting? Do you know anybody that actually still does trick-or-treating?
I'm not sure of any of the home haunts. Personally, I'm not sure, but I'm sure there are a few people, but I just don't know any of them for myself. at the moment.
Oh no, that's cool.
At least.
That was kind of a generalized thing. Because we want to see if we can start cranking up some trick or treaters and home hunters.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that's kind of sadly dying out. So,
I can't get the video on right now because I just 2 days ago upgraded my monitor, so my second monitor is not being detected by OBS, which is where I have the video. So we will have to get you on the video the next time you're on, because
yes,
it's okay.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's because I don't have it's my new monitor is not plugged into my graphics card, so it's dumb. I have to go through OBS and figure out where it is. So I apologize for that, but
a lot of technology.
Okay. That's what happens with technology.
Yeah.
There, you should just scream at him.
No,
Scream at James for.
I don't think anyone wants that to happen again. Even me personally, I don't want to scare people that much. I don't want to do that.
No,
Unless
you
you
totally
want
should do that.
to, but right now, I don't. Outside of haunt season, I really do not want to scare people.
Oh my gosh.
Intentionally.
But both of us just agreed that Halloween is every day. It's a lifestyle, so you should.
Yep.
Come on. Yes, it is.
So, I do have a question though, since we get do you have any pictures like outside of your personal Facebook page of you in character?
I don't think so. All right, unfortunately, at the moment, I don't. But
okay. Do you have any that are on your Facebook page that if you shot it to us, we could share? Do you have any character pictures of yourself?
I could maybe find some. Yes.
Don't rush, whatever. We'd love to put some pictures up of you on the page. Because you got some makeup on and we didn't get you on video. I guess that's okay.
Man, if only I kind of also wanted to do some my haunt makeup for the video, but I sadly didn't have the supply, so I'm like, I guess this will do with my choker and everything.
Yeah, not saying that. I mean, what you're wearing now is absolutely gorgeous. You should wear that absolutely every day.
Same t-shirts. I had to do that. Of course.
Yes, you always have to represent when you're on here, but if you have some that you don't mind sharing with us, that's another thing we want to do is we want to post pictures of everybody that's on here and every special person from every special haunt, which every single haunt is special. Love Halloween and love everybody that supports it. I'm just
really
crazy.
Cool, especially for the other actors of the Scream Chamber 2 to share like that. I'm sure that you love that as well.
Oh yeah. No. I mean, I don't think you've seen, like I said, every one of our episodes, but the deal is that we believe that every person that participates in Halloween or haunts is awesome. It's every single person at every single haunt that makes the love of Halloween what it is. So that's the biggest thing is we want to put pictures with faces. I've lost my mind. We want to put faces with names. Woo! Golly.
You got this.
You can tell I haven't had enough caffeine today at all. So that's what we want to do. There's a lot of people out there that nobody knows who they are because they're in the shadows. And we want to bring people out of the shadows, at least for 1 minute, because we know the shadows is where the fun is. But if you do, shoot them over to James or shoot them over to the Haunters Anonymous page, so we can share.
Yeah, absolutely. You can send me an email anytime, or you can just message him on Facebook, even though Facebook does weird compression things.
Yeah. We do have emails. We can send you the email so that
she has email. Yeah, that's
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Y'all been communicating. God, I'm telling y'all, I'm old and senile. So don't whatever I say is this. I'm crazy. James will tell you I'm crazy. That's all right.
It's okay.
That's what everybody tells me, but we all know it's not right.
No.
But I tell you what, James, if you don't have any more questions, we've gotten some fantastic stories from Sarah, and thank you so much for being with us. I mean, we
Thank
are
you
honored to
very
have
much
you
for
on here.
inviting me. It's been a great pleasure of mine to be here today.
Oh, absolutely. And you'll be back on. Get everybody else with you.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'll be following y'all and checking into your podcast too in the future. It's been a great pleasure to be on here.
Sarah, thank you so much. And have a great time at Scream Chambers. We'll have you back on, I promise you. And I won't be as crazy as I am tonight. That's a lie.
And if
I'll
y'all
probably
able to, make sure to maybe give us a visit, or she will give you a all the time.
If I do that, I'm bringing a camera because we're going to get some of that on camera. But James, I guess we can go ahead with Sarah and let her go and do her bit, what she needs to do.
Yep.
Sarah, thank you so much again.
Yeah, thank you.
If there's anything Haunted Anonymous can do for you,
thank you.
Please let us know.
Yeah, if you guys have anything you want to share or anything like that, let me know. I can generally figure things out if I need to. So, yeah, everybody go follow Scream Chamber if you haven't yet. The link is posted in the pinned comment. And
yeah.
Thank you again for coming on. You were fantastic, and
absolutely.
Absolutely look forward to the next time you're on, and I will have the video issue resolved. So
I'll still be crazy, but we'll figure that part out. Sarah, thank you so much. We were going to sign out with everybody in a few minutes, but thank you again so much for being on with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Pleasure's all mine.
Well, you have a good night.
Have a good night, Sarah. Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Oh my God, you got everybody. Okay, look, everybody that's on here now, just when you get on here, just say, "Hey, Mike, take some caffeine," because apparently that's what it's gonna take for me to not be crazy.
Don's been over here just shouting things randomly.
Snow cones. But yeah, everybody, please definitely go give the Scream Chambers in Athens, Tennessee a like. We're gonna. I of course I didn't realize it. I'm on two machines, or I would have been like, oh my God, we gotta get the video up of her up. Oh my God. But we'll get some pictures from Sarah, and we will definitely tell Scream Chambers that we need some good video and pictures of her and the crew this year, so we can put those up. Chickens. Okay, yeah, Don is just kind of putting those crazy things out there. I actually do want snow cones now, but that's okay.
We had somebody that said, "What is this about?" Greg 6. I don't know if you want to throw a rundown of what this is all about, since you do it so well.
Which part? Which part am I supposed to give a rundown?
I'm guessing it's just what we're doing currently. Like what?
All right. Well, Haunters Anonymous. We are live chats, podcasts, reviews, and what you just heard tonight, whatever little bit you heard tonight. We are consider ourselves to be quite different than other live chats and podcasts in that, just like the most beautiful Sarah there, anybody can come on. We're not very specific. We're there's people in the industry that everybody knows, and they're wonderful, and they're vendors and people that own humongous haunts, and they get on all that stuff. And there's a lot more to the haunted attraction industry and haunters and scare actors and scream queens like Sarah. There's a lot more to cover. James and I found that they're not being covered, and it's a foundation of folks who make up the haunted attraction and haunt and Halloween industry, both in professional, amateur, and home haunts. And they all have voices. That's why we say voices from the shadows, because that's what we do. Don is just putting that crazy stuff out there.
You seen my goats?
Yeah, I don't got no goats. so that's really, it's a lot more than that, and we have a lot of stuff coming. But you can go all over Facebook and the web and not hear the kinds of stories like we just got from Sarah.
Or the screaming.
Or the screaming and all that wonderful stuff. We're gonna get some really good audio of that. So that's basically what we are. If you haven't, we are currently, you can watch episode after episode on YouTube. It's youtube.com/Haunters Anonymous. It's a good way to do it in sequential order. We will be uploading those. We say this every time, to podcast. We'll hopefully be doing that soon. For those people that just like to drive and listen to Google Podcast or Apple Podcast and all that kind of stuff. But that's what Haunters Anonymous is. James and I, many years ago, started putting this all together. And because of the unfortunate pandemic we're in, we finally got off our butts and cranked it up. And because of everybody like you folks that are listening, it cranked up really hard, really fast, and it's been phenomenal. And, you know, I'm mentioning Sarah because she was our guest tonight, but we've met people just like Sarah and a bunch of others. I did not know that the Scream Chambers in Athens, Tennessee existed, just because there's so many of them.
And they're so
I am
new.
on a lot of Facebook. Yeah, and they're so new. It's just amazing to find out things like that. So that's it. That's what we do.
Yeah, and when Mike says he likes like haunts, this was the first one I've ever come across that he wasn't already a fan of. So he scours the internet. Like, he is on top of it when it comes to finding, no matter the size or what they're doing, he is 100% a fan of it. So yeah. It's hard to get one over him.
It is. I was just ecstatic, especially with finding it out through Haunters Anonymous and then having Sarah on. Anybody that is going to be talking to Sarah after this, please tell her to listen to at least this last part where we're just giving her wonderful accolades, because she absolutely deserves it. She needs to listen to her fantastic interview as well. But yeah, just real quick, I spent years when Facebook first started into the public, clickety-clacking everything that was Halloween and haunt related. So it's kind of creepy and weird at the same time. I'm going to let James answer 13 Skeletons question. Do you see it?
Yes, I did. 13, absolutely. So here's the story with this, okay? Because we've already had one person question what we're doing. Everybody knows there's haunt directories. For commercial haunters, they're everywhere. Everybody's got one. The thing what we're doing though is we're not just doing big haunts. We're not doing the commercial haunt stuff. We're doing home haunters, home yard decorators. You don't even have to have a haunt. If you decorate your yard and you want it to be known for people to drive by, that's what this is going to be for. We're compiling a list. It's going to be by state. It will eventually be completely fine-tuned down into like, county or whatever of that state. There's going to be the option for you to add your haunt address if that's what you want. Right now, we're leaving the actual address off simply for personal, because if it's your house, and everybody wants their house address posted on the internet. So this is going to be a very comprehensive list of everybody that does not get included on the major haunt directories. It will be a million times easier to find stuff for smaller places. And it gives everybody a voice, which is what this whole thing has always been about, is giving the smaller haunt people a platform to voice their haunt.
Yeah.
So we're super excited about this. We have a post up on our page. You can send us a message if you want your haunt to be included or your yard decoration. It doesn't have to be anything. You put out some inflatables. I don't care if that's what you do and you're doing trick or treating. Even Mike said it last time. if you put a light bulb in your on your porch, you turn that light bulb off, light bulb on, and you hand out candy, you're supporting, trick or treating. So like, if you want people to know about it, let us know. We'll make sure you get out there.
Yes. And I want to expound on that. Even though the United States is probably the biggest trick or treat area on the planet, this is global. If you live in Iceland and you pass out candy to whoever, we want to know. It's not just here in the U.S. And like James said, you don't have to put out one strand of cobwebs. If you just turn your porch light on and give candy to children or adults, if you just have trick or treating, let us know. There's nothing minuscule about handing out candy. Also, there's other things we'll announce with this project. We're not going to announce them now, but it will be a bit more extensive with some really cool things added on. We're keeping some of these things kind of to ourselves at the moment until we get them up and running. But just know that Haunters Anonymous, which is not me and James, it's all of us. It's everybody here that comes on. It's all the fantastic people with us now. It's people like Sarah and everyone else. You're all Haunters Anonymous. That's why you're here. You're the ones that keep the spirit alive. And we want to be part of the revitalization of home haunts and trick-or-treaters. We think that this year, because of the unfortunate things that are going on in the pandemic, where people will probably stay closer to home or they will stay at home, they need a voice. They need to know that they're important. Don't think that just because you're not going out on Halloween to wherever that you shouldn't do anything or that you're not important. We're going to help everyone remember that Halloween and haunts started at the home. Professional haunts haven't been around that long. Amateur haunts haven't been around that long. But you know what? People were passing out candy a long time ago. That's where it all started. And it needs to continue in a brighter spirit than what we've seen in the past few years.
Exactly. And Vic, thank you. That is an amazing compliment. And yeah, that's exactly what we're here to be, the voice for people so they can stand on that platform and let everybody know this is what we're doing. Yeah, a lot of people start in their front yard, and that's it seems like the bigger haunts get, the further they get away from that. And it's not to take away or say anything bad about the large haunts. They all have their place, obviously, and everyone loves them. But I feel like it gets to the point now, the home haunt just does not get the love that it deserves. And we want to get everybody back into, put a bowl of candy out if you're going to be at a haunt. The first kid that comes by is going to take all the candy, but at least you tried.
I think Keith says it really well. Keith Runick, he said, I think home haunters are tireless. Man, we toil in our builds and yards.
Exactly.
And it's true. And we all know that the professional haunts spend tons of money and they're fantastic builders and all that kind of stuff. But you know what? James and I have seen videos with home haunters. And if you haven't watched it, watch Epic Home Haunts. I know it's on Amazon Prime. You may find it somewhere else, but home haunters don't have big budgets either. Man, they build things with spit, bubble gum, and paper clips, and make things cooler than some big haunts do that spend $10,000-$20,000. Once again, not downplaying them.
Yeah. Well, Vic's a perfect example.
Yeah. Yep. Vic is. That's why Friday, because he's Friday, right?
Yeah, Vic is Friday.
Oh my God, I'm crazy. Danny, I'm not getting you all emotional. You're crazy. But I think we're going to literally reiterate this every time we're on live, even if it's a short or extended version. James and I, we talk all day long, every day, even before we get here on live stream with y'all. And we are in 100% agreement, 200% agreement that um, uh, the home haunter and the people that keep trick or treating alive through all these years, even though it's dwindled, unfortunately. This is the year to shine. This is the year that we're going to bring it back on the map. We're going to make people understand that you can go to a professional haunt and spend 5, 15, 20, 25 bucks. Good for you. But don't forget where it all started. Don't forget about the little kid in all of us who walked around with our pails or sacks or pillowcases, excited at the chance of going to each house to get some little something, some little treat, piece of candy. It all started there, and that should not dwindle. It shouldn't dwindle like it has been in the past several years. It shouldn't.
Yeah.
With all of your help and all the people, you're going to help us make this revitalize again. Okay, go. I'm sorry, Jane.
I was just going to comment on what Heather said. She said that Scream Chamber started as a home haunt in the basement of their house.
Yep. See, there you go.
That's amazing. And Heather, can you send me a message on Haunters Anonymous Facebook? I want to ask you a question, but I want to do it off stream, privately. So, because,
Uh-oh.
yeah, well, it's just I want to send them something. So,
Oh, yes. I know what he's talking about. Yeah, Heather, please do that. Please do what James just said. Please. And then, as you've heard us already, we'd love to get you on here. We will, everybody that's on here except for Pat Gleason, who just came in, we want you on here. You know what, Keith, we're going to get you on here too, because you've got some, I like the things you're saying. Home haunters are in the trenches.
Yeah, he's nailing it.
The dang truth. You're nailing it, dude. Keith, you get a hold of James too.
Yep, just send a message to Haunters Anonymous on Facebook, and I'll get it.
Yeah, let's get you on here. You pick a. Normally we're Sunday, Wednesdays, Fridays, but if you can't make those 3 nights, we can give you a night. You sound like just the perfect person to, just make me shut up so you can talk about just how important home haunters are. I do want to, while we're here, speaking of home haunters, I'm not going to report you, Alan. I've got my finger off the button. Maybe. I do want to give another shout out to 13 Skeletons, who was our very first interview, who has an amazing year-round display. I'm not going to give away the farm. Find 13 Skeletons on Facebook. Like them, share them, keep up with them year-round. They definitely keep the spirit up. Yeah, Keith can come on Friday with me. Well, that's up to y'all. Yeah, 13 Skeletons is just awesome. But that's James knows already. Oh my God, I think he just cuts me off sometimes because I'll talk till the cows come home. But
yeah, no, it's fine. Also, a long time ago, Jackson said something about Scary Acres, and it completely got like overlooked because we were like in the transition period on our topic. But Jackson, I messaged the person that you had sent me to, and I haven't heard anything back from them. So I don't, if you want to nudge them in our direction or something, I don't know. But I did reach out to somebody at Scary Acres. So,
and James, write down or remembers Trio of Terrors too. There we go. Oh, really? Vic just said Keith and I are part of the Trio of Terror. What the hell? That's awesome. Okay.
All right. Well, then.
Make this. Okay.
Well. Yep. So we got the duo. Where's the third? We'll get all 3 of them on at once.
Keith just said he can't be on Friday.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. You know what? That's okay. Vic, we're going to have you on next Friday. Absolutely. We will get with all of you to find a time, even if it's not a Sunday, Wednesday, or Friday, because we would love to have you all on.
Yeah, if you get, it doesn't matter if you need a day or whatever. Whatever works for you, let us know. we're super flexible.
Yeah, James and I are pretty much sure that as the season gets closer, or as we get more fantastic people on, that the flexibility on nights will definitely be there, which it is now. So, and 13, you're absolutely welcome. Once again, thank you so much for what you do.
Did Mark get
Danny,
his book? I didn't see that. Did he ever answer?
I don't think so. I think Mark was headed out when 13 asked the question. I think 13 we'll find out. We'll let you know. He's working. Fortunately he's back working so that everybody can enjoy Disney without it exploding. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you just got to go and interview Mark. Danny, you're going to get on here. You just keep missing the bus because the slots keep filling up. Mark is here. 13, he did get the book. He read it last night. Just in case you didn't see him. Oh, I thought you were working tonight, Mark. I'm sorry. You're being so quiet.
What the heck, Mark?
I think it's because I don't hear the constant clanking of ice cubes. I don't know you're here. I'm gonna pay for foam and weld. Oh my God, you weld? Oh my God,
Mark,
that is so awesome.
Tell me about the pages. Do the pages not feel wonderful in your hand? Like the quality of that book is just ridiculous. I just can't get over that. Like it's so well done. I said, well, I'm at work.
See, I know the game. Hey, Jason, what's up? You just missed like the entire interview with Sarah. That's what's up, Jason. You'll have to actually go and listen to it when you can. I have a few of the episodes to catch up on YouTube, but I'll do that. They'll be up by tomorrow afternoon. But yeah, the pages were so shocking.
I told you.
13, I hope you're reading all this because, man, you're getting accolades galore, which is well deserved. I'm the blue guy. I'm ecstatic. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get an actual old school calendar like you got, James, just so I know to keep up.
Yeah, we're slowly adding people to this list for having people on.
I don't know. So. I don't know if slowly is the word for it. I think it's moderately quickly.
Yes, all right. Rapidly adding people to the list.
Yeah, which is phenomenal.
And it's only coming on July, so this is
yes. Well,
love it.
You know, we've got to get the army of trick-or-treaters up and running.
Yep.
13 Skeletons. Mark's going to make a post on After Dark tomorrow, I guess, about the book. But I guess, I mean, we're at the quarter after mark.
Yeah.
This is James and I talked about it before, and we said, y'all, it's phenomenal how quickly these go now. It seemed like when we started, they were long, but it's like, my God, that seemed long, not because it was bad. But now the amount of interaction from all of you is like, holy smokes, we need another 2 hours. And that's brilliant.
Really do sometimes. It's just like sometimes it feels like we're trying to cram stuff in and it's just crazy.
But we do know from our past experiences. Jackson, thank you. We will see you again. Don't forget tomorrow, Monday night, be here.
Yeah, Monday night special stream.
Yeah, we'll remind everybody again once I shut up. But yeah, James and I, well, quite a few of us realized that, I mean, we literally could go for 5 and 6 hours. And it just got to be killing us. No more 5-hour streams on Friday, Mark. No, thank you. Oh my God, we're gonna have alien chickens. Vic, thank you so much. We appreciate the appreciation, but we appreciate you probably infinitely more than you can imagine, even with us talking about it so much.
Absolutely. Everybody.
Sorry, go ahead, James.
No, I'm just agreeing with you. I'm just rolling with it.
Oh, okay.
Just rolling with it.
Yeah, agreeing with me is probably not. Who knows? But yeah, Vic, starting this podcast, giving the little guys a voice. I personally think that y'all are the big guys. I understand what you're saying, but that's why we're here. That's why we're unbelievably privileged to be doing what we're doing. So little guys to us and little gals are y'all are the stars. Y'all are the seeds that keep Halloween alive, and it's much appreciated, quite a bit. 13 is
Last test.
trying
Oh,
to be the last one, but since 13 skeletons is signing us off, I guess I will do my usual sign off, because we were hitting that. Like I said, we could go on forever and we don't need to. Once again, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. I want to thank Sarah from the Scream Chambers in Athens, Tennessee, for joining us. We're going to get some pictures from her. Ellen, I want you to thank me for not banning you from the page accidentally, but I'm kidding. But no, in all seriousness, thank you all so much, everybody. Every time we do this, it literally gives me goosebumps, and it's all because of you, all of you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. We will see you Monday night. Please don't forget. I'm sure James will reiterate it again when I pass it over. But thank you so much again, and I'm going to sign it off to James.
Yep. Again, thank you, everyone. You guys are wonderful. It makes it so much fun, and I just cannot wait to see where all this stuff goes. Tomorrow night, same time as usual. It's going to be 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central. We will have the Haunted Honeymooners on with one of their large, super awesome announcements that I can't wait to even hear about. So make sure you're here for them. Give them a like if you have not done so yet. That's going to be it for tonight. Sarah was amazing, and I cannot wait to hear more from that entire camp. So just keep an eye out, and everybody be awesome. We will talk to you tomorrow night. So have a good one.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Be excellent to each other. 13 Jabu's here for a minute. Thanks, everybody. Good night.